Founder Janelle, I am so impressed by your company. I would like to offer you $5 million of investment right now. Our firm would be so honored to work with you.
Wow. Thanks, VC Eric. But the thing is, I don't really need you. So, sorry, I don't want your money. As of this filming, it is early in the year 2025. And at Hustle Fund, we are noticing a really interesting change in how founders are looking at VCs.
Well, actually, Janelle, I feel like there are two interesting changes in how founders are looking at VCs. One is that founders are talking nonstop about how great Uncapped Notes is, and everyone should be liking and subscribing. Okay, but the real change is this, which is that AI is perhaps rug pulling the entire venture capital industry as we speak right now.
So our opening sketch isn't far off from what we are seeing our best founders experience. They are being offered capital by VCs, but are starting to ask for less money for their initial raises, or they're opting out of any capital at all. We think this is due to the new leverage that AI is offering.
AI copilot tools and agentic tools are making it easier than ever before for founders to get started, with less money needed than ever before too. We might soon be seeing unicorns with just a handful of people on a given team.
To illustrate this, 2 times in the past month, we've had 2 sets of founders in the Hustle Fund portfolio receive preemptive 10 million Series A offers from top VC firms. Both founders, however, rejected these offers because they said that even with their current state of small teams and some small fundraisers previously, they are confident they have the tools necessary to get to 100 million in revenue without any further VC money. So, Eric, a question for you. How does this new dynamic affect the VC industry?
First of all, if this trend continues, this is super awesome for founders. Our team always believes that the world benefits from more builders, and if you eliminate the need for lots of capital to get started, that's always good. I think there is going to be a huge generation of great builders who might be coming into this market soon.
Amen to that. But what about the VCs?
We might be screwed.
Okay, can you say more? And will I have a job next year?
I think so. All right, so selfishly, I think we aren't screwed at Hustle Fund as pre-seed investors. Even with this trend, I think that most founders are still going to want initial capital to get going for a lot of reasons. So we are okay, but it's the multi-stage funds that I think are in big trouble.
For Uncapped Notes viewers who don't know, multi-stage funds tend to be super large VC funds with billions under management. They invest across many stages, for example, seed through Series D, and they try to put tens of millions or hundreds of millions of investment into their best companies. So, Eric, why might they be in trouble?
They are in trouble because it's exactly that business model you described. Let's say that you're an awesome founder and you raise a few $100,000 just to get started, and then your small team rockets towards some profitability for your business using the AI leverage tools that exist. If you're growing fast and you're happy owning the majority of your company, why would you take additional money and dilute yourself down severely just for a VC?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I probably would just raise that tiny amount and essentially bootstrap my way to a huge outcome, M&A or IPO.
That means that large VC firms will have a big problem in this scenario of even being able to deploy their capital. All the billions of dollars are just sitting under their accounts. If the best founders are saying no to them, then where will the money go?
That's a good question, Eric, and one that will be fascinating to see answered in the founder and VC markets in the years to come. Founders, right now is one of the most exciting times to be building. AI is creating leverage like never before, and getting started and scaling, your startup is cheaper than ever. If you're going to go down this journey as a founder, seriously think about the possibility of raising very little capital up front, or maybe even consider bootstrapping.
The early trends are super favorable for founders and maybe somewhat troublesome for VCs. However, I think it's important to caveat that we have no crystal ball on our side. Maybe huge VC rounds will continue to make sense. What we're discussing today is mostly in the context of software startups. But if you're building new rocket ships or pharmaceuticals and other awesome categories, you probably will need some capital to get going, and it could be a lot of capital.
Well, Eric, I am excited to see whether today's conversation ages like milk or like wine.
Yay! Let's come back to this in a future episode of Uncapped Notes and see whether we're right or wrong.